Hello everyone, my name is Saroj Bangade. Today's date is 28 April 2022. Today's video topic is MedDRA and WHO dictionary. So first of all we see the MedDRA. So what is mean by MedDRA? MedDRA is a medical dictionary regulatory activity. So MedDRA is a medical terminology used to classified used to classify adverse event information associated with the use of the biopharmaceutical and other medical product. Example the medical devices and vaccine. So it is used to classify the adverse drug event and data from clinical trials and spontaneous adverse event report by the healthcare professional, patient and from the other source of the adverse drug event. So what is the who developed MedDRA? It is developed by the International Council for the Harmonization of Technical Requirement for the Pharmaceutical for Human Use. ICH has created a governance structure to nature and protect the integrity of the MedDRA. The ICH MedDRA committee oversees all the activities of the MedDRA maintenance support service system support service organization. So next is a MedDRA definition. MedDRA is a clinically validated international medical terminology used by the regulatory authorities and the regulated biopharmaceutical industry. The terminology is used to throughout the entire regulatory process from the pre-marketing and post-marketing pre-marketing and post-marketing and for the data entry, retrieval, evolution and presentation. So next is where MedDRA use. So regulatory authorities and industrial database, individual case safety reports and the safety summaries, clinical study report, investigational brochure, core company safety information, marketing information, publication, prescribing information. So objective of MedDRA development: the international multilingual terminology used in 16 countries, available in 11 languages, and standard communication between the industry and regulators. So application throughout all the phases of development, classification of the wide range of clinical information, support multiple medical product areas, support electronic submission, unique 8-digit code for the all terms, and the all for data field as a e-submission type. So example is E2B. So MedDRA structure. First is a system organ class. Total of system organ class is 27. Next is a high level group term. HLGT is a total HLGT is a 337. Next is a high level term. HLT, the total HLT is 1738. Next is a preferred term. Short form is a PT, and total preferred term is 24,313. Next is the lowest level term LLT. The total LLT is 81,885. So multi-axial terminology. The multi-axial terminology is the presentation of the medical concept in a multiple SOCs, allow the grouping of different classification, allow the retrieval and presentation via different data set. All PTs assigned as a primary SOCs. So next is a system organ class. The SOC is the highest level of the MedDRA hierarchy, which is provide the broadest concept for the data retrieval, and their total 27 SOCs. Next is a high level group. The HLGT is more general grouping category, one or more related HLGT. Next is a high level term. The HLT is a general category that is a more of group and group of level than the coding term. So next is the preferred term. The preferred term is a single medical concept for the symptom and sign, disease diagnosis, therapeutic indication, investigation, surgical or medical processes. So next is the lowest level term. The LLT level of terminology and most closely represented by the reported term. The LLT therefore the provide a maximum specificity. So next is a uh, next is a MedDRA version update. The MedDRA will be provided twice in year. First in the month of the March and second in the month of the September. MedDRA dictionary will be installed in the pharmacovigilance database on the before first Monday of May and the November respectively. So purpose of the using MedDRA to aggregate to reported term in medically meaningful grouping for the purpose of reviewing and analyzing safety data, to facilitate the constituent retrieval for specific cases for medical condition from a database, improve the to report the adverse reaction and adverse event term have a individual case safety reports. So next is a objective of next is a WHO dictionary. The WHO dictionary is the international classification of the medicine and created by the WHO program for the international drug monitoring and managed by the UPSLA monitoring center. It is used by the pharmaceutical companies, clinical trial organization and the drug regulatory authorities for the identify the drug name in spontaneous ADR reporting in a reporting and in a clinical trial used to code concomitant medication and the treatment of drug. The WHO drug dictionary contains the data from 1968 onward. The content today is originating most from the IMS and national drug names reference. So drug and medical product classification. First of all, first is a structure to allow the easy and flexible data retrieval and analyzing. Second is a classification. Classification include the chemical and indication. Next is a hierarchical to allow the difference level of the precision and to facilitate the navigation and aggregation. So the WHO dictionary, the source of the international drugs name, a substance name according to the international non-priority names, the drug classified according to anatomical, therapeutic, chemical classification system, and the information on company and reference sources. The type of the medical product in WHO dictionary. The majority of the entry refers for the conventional medicinal substance, but the WHO dictionary also include herbal remedies, vaccine, blood product, homeopathic remedy and dietary supplement. So this is the MedDRA and WHO dictionary. Thank you.